My name is Dusty King. I'm an attorney in Jackson, Tennessee with King & King PLC, and this is your landlord tenant tip of the day. We've previously talked about getting a credit report when you're vetting your potential tenants. Also a few things, just some basic general information you want to know in your tenant application. Some specific questions that you're going to want to ask, and it's important that you ask the right questions, and certainly there's some questions that you want to avoid. Some general questions you want to know: where do they currently live? Does the current landlord know that they're looking for another place? That can kind of give you an idea, a sense of the relationship there. And would the current landlord be a good reference? I think that's going to give you some information. How long have they lived in their current residence? How many people are living with them? It's very important you don't ask about ages, and we'll talk about that in a later episode. But you don't want to know about ages, but you need to know how many people are living with them. Certainly you can ask if anyone, including the potential tenant you're talking to, smokes. That's obviously going to be a concern with your rental property. Do they have any pets? And get a rough estimate of their income. I mean, at the end of the day, the main thing you want to know is can they afford to live there? Are they going to pay you the rent? So you can ask about what's their pay. I always like the idea of getting a new pay stub or a recent pay stub to verify that income. If you have multifamily property, you probably want to know how many vehicles they have. There's only so many parking spaces to go, and you don't want that being an issue. Cut to the chase, ask them if they've ever been evicted. That's certainly a valid question, or whether they've ever filed bankruptcy. I would want to know if they have filed bankruptcy, is it a Chapter 7 or is it a Chapter 13? And then I would ask, is there anything that once you run your background check, just ask them, is there anything in here that I need to be aware of? Anything that you think I should know before I run your credit? Those are just some general questions. Also, you may want to, can they pay the application fee? I mean, again, this goes to money. Can they pay the application fee? Can they pay the security deposit and the first month's rent? If you take first month's rent, some people I've heard take first and last month's rent plus a security deposit. Really, whatever you want to do on that, I would at least get a security deposit and a first month's rent. So those are some things that you should ask on your application or in your application process. My name is Dusty King. I'm an attorney in Jackson, Tennessee with King & King, and this has been your landlord tenant tip of the day.